Happening this week, a walk through history. Alabama's Frontier Days underway at Fort Toulouse in Wetumpka.
Trip back in time. WSFA 12 News reporter Bethany Davis joins us. She is live at Fort Toulouse this morning. Bethany, Frontier Days is a big deal.
It is. In fact, it's the largest history-based education event in Alabama, held every year right here at Fort Toulouse in Wetumpka. You're right, it is meant to bring history to life, to take us back to what life was like in Alabama in the 1700s. Steve Abel is a part of that living history experience. Explain to us what we'll see and experience here at Frontier Days.
All right, right now you're standing in the middle of Fort Jackson, which was built in 1814 on the old site of Fort Toulouse, which had been built in the 1700s. French had left, the Americans had moved in, established their fort right here. So you have well over 1,000 years of history sitting here from pre-contact all the way to modern day. So it's a very special spot in the state of Alabama, and I would urge everybody to come out here. So when you come out here today, what you're going to experience is not only the sights, but also the smells and the sounds. So you're going to step back into time, and you're going to get a better understanding of what life might have been like back at that time. One of the hardest things we have to deal with today is we continually impose our own values and thought processes on these people back then. They were completely different than we are, but they shaped who we are. So if you want to know who you are, come on out here and see your past.
All right, you mentioned the smells and the sounds. We see Philip Mayer standing right behind you.
Philip, you're going to get
a rather large arrival.
Yes, you're going to get some smells here in a minute. So this is Philip Mayer. May I bring him on, please?
Please, yes.
All right, Philip, why don't you step in? I'll step out.
Walk us through exactly what you're holding here and then what we are about to see.
Yes, this is a Flintlock musket. This was the standard weapon for the U.S. infantry in 1814. It's a smoothbore musket, and I'm going to go through the steps that the soldiers would have been doing in 1814 to load and fire this musket.
All right, show us what you're about to do here.
All right. Well, we've
I'm
got
going to take a couple steps back while you do that, by the way.
That would be wise.
We've got a flintlock right here, and I'm going to pour in some priming powder here, and then I'll pour down the charge down the barrel. When this rock hits this steel plate, it makes sparks, and that will make everything ignite.
All right.
So let's go through the process step by step. I'm going to open my pan, grab a cartridge, rip this open, pour in some priming powder, pour the rest down the barrel. Now we are loaded and ready to go. We'll see if the humidity lets us get a spark this morning. Here we go.
And we got a good spark, I would say. That's just one of the many demonstrations that thousands of students and families will experience. This Frontier runs through Saturday, guys. This is a really popular field trip, especially for those fourth graders who are studying Alabama history right now. And it's easy to see why this is a favorite.
Can't tell if they hit his target or not, but hey, it looks pretty cool the way they packed that musket and got that shot fired. Pretty cool demonstration. Bethany, thank you for the update live at Fort Toulouse this morning. Frontier Days is hosted by the Alabama Historical Commission. The hours are 9 to 4 through Saturday. Tickets $15 for adults, $10 for children.